for me, Joe, the biggest thing with this unit right here, the biggest thing with this unit right here is valuing and taking care of the basketball.
DeJounte beat him with a punch, and it'll be Batum, but Hawk picks it up. He loses the handle. Should have just grabbed it.
Biggest thing with this unit is valuing the basketball, Joe.
Glad you said it. As it gets away, Zubac, he'll get the layup. And Brandon Boston's just trying to get out of the way. 14 turnovers for the Pels now. As I said, who's going to be the offense? It's almost given away. They're scattered. 7 on the shot clock, and you haven't been inside the three-point line yet. Mid-range, needed. At least you got the rim. And the Clippers have some vets on the floor. They've got the lefties going for it. And he's going to be strong.
Now you if he runs, Zubac has his shoe in his hand.
You got Norman Powell out there with Batum, so they have veterans on the floor as Porter took that shot. And it's going to be a foul on Amir Coffey. 1. And it's almost given away again as Javonte keeps it away from Nick Batum. They've been careless with the basketball, though. And Javonte got there. The Green off the bench with a much-needed one. His second bucket taken away by DeJounte. And now you got a ton of numbers. DeJounte's.
I tell you, I love the way the Pels have defended tonight. As far as their defensive activity being disruptive.
Norman Powell.
Play through Zubac right now.
He'll get the layup. And he's already got 4 blocks. Inside of 10 left. DeJounte held from behind. Eve on the hammer. Man.
Again, you catch that big man in no man's land, lay it down, and put Eve in a position where he doesn't have to think.
Norman Powell, the layup. Norman Powell up to 21 points. Harden's got 23. DeJounte. Good setup. Brandon Boston. Corner 3-point lead. 3 minutes gone by in the 4th. Powell again. Same result. Now you got pace. Eve coming up. DeJounte with his left hand. And with Norman Powell. They go right to the post. And 13 fouls.
He uses physicality.
He's trying to front him, at least at the outset.
Good hit.
And he's going to the free gift. Don't forget, he spent his first 3 seasons with the Lakers. Comes up short. Sets the picks out there and misses both. Boards away from another double-double with 4 blocks. He's got 11 points.
And just continue to run your offense.
DeJounte. That was early. Powell looking for a triple. He comes up short. Batum gets it back to a shooter. That's tough. And Porter's going to get second chances. No, it's a break because Kevin Porter's had some really good looks.
Yeah, but he threw himself off balance trying to draw contact.
Right. He's now 2 for 8 after that miss. Eve off the glass. Batum takes the board. It'll be Powell wide open for 3. 1-point game. Timeout. You're out of fouls. They're trying to free up CJ, but that was busted up. Now he's coming off the handoff. Free ball. Yes!
When it's like that, Joe, it is such a boost.
Back-to-back. He had 32 last game. He's got 29 so far. Porter up against her. Fall away.
Live with it.
Yeah.
Live with it.
And Zubac. He's got the position. That is wrestling with a bear.
It is. And Daniel Tice did a great job when that possession started of sitting on Zubac's thighs.
Tice got Zubac out of position. Waltzes to the cup.
Zubac understands, okay,
right.
I don't care how he's shooting the ball this year. I saw him knock down shots last season.
And Daniel Tice played close to 60 games for the Clippers off the bench last year. Powell another layup.
They're allowing him to get a full head of steam.
And on his strong side. 2-point lead. 6 to play. He got the switch. DeJounte, mid-range, off the window. So DeJounte with 13. You get it done at the defensive end. Foul again. The runner. No. I would
Again, that's tough.
Don't at 4. And gets that one. DeJounte against the pressure of the veteran, Nick Batum. So he didn't play much early, but they got Batum on the floor now. Mid-range, CJ got it again.
What a difference it makes when CJ's an offensive weapon.
He's up to 63 over the last 2 games with 31 tonight. Harden back on the floor for the Clips. Herb under. Gonna be Harden's little mid-range, real short.
Great dude, I heard Jones.
Yep. He didn't make it easy. CJ against the length of Batum. And the little runner falls it just short. And they were teammates way back when in Portland. Now Norman Powell. Zubac wants to back him in. Man, going back at it. DeJounte almost pulled it out. It'll be Powell again, and he's going to the free throw line. So Norman Powell, a good free throw shooter at the stripe. One of the reasons why, because they don't want to give him a 4th year. That's Paul George. CJ, quick catch and shoot. And it's on its way out of bounds. So Chris Dunn back in there. They set Batum down.
See, this is what Norman Powell gives them.
On the run. And blocked away. Zubac didn't get the finish.
Norman Powell gives them a secondary ball handler and playmaker.
That's 5 blocks for Eve. Off the pick. Mid-range. DeJounte. And they're forcing him to give it up.
See it again. Herb did a great job of maintaining the matchup.
Powell for 3. Backbreaker. Man. 33 for Powell. He's really carried them early this season. DeJounte gave up the dribble. Needs help. Herb on the run. But it's against Derrick Jones.
Look how quickly they close out to Trey Murphy.
CJ has Trey. He'll do it himself and lose the handle.
Norman Powell gives him such a different look.
Harden sets it up. Dunn takes the 3. Derrick Jones Jr. not accounted for. And the runner for Norman Powell. Got out of the timeout.
It's a big possession.
Huge out of the timeout called by Willie. It'll be Herb. And he got the contact. He's only taken 10 shots.
Catches that ball. They are trying to remove his air
way to get
free
him
him.
some space,
Right.
without a doubt. Defensively, biggest play for the Pels. Hart with Zubac. I think one of the best games we've seen offensively from the Pels as well for balance purposes. CJ coming around. He wasn't available. Herb denied because of Zubac. CJ, the floater. Yes!
Ways. After all these years.
Chris Dunn. It'll be Norman Powell.
Now you got to get up on this screen and not allow him an opportunity to get a full head of steam.
He got there and didn't get the roll. And was he out of bounds? No. Trey's got it.
That should be a play.
Right. And you got Harden up against Herb. It'll be Trey. Yeah, he's got Harden now. He should attack. DeJounte, that's a tough 3. Derrick Jones Jr. with it. 90 seconds left. Stop the basketball. They get to the hottest hand on the floor for the Clips. That's Norman Powell. He waits for Zubac's pick. And you get the block. Yeah. What do you call a kick? Trying to give the Clips the lead. Waiting for the pick. And almost lost the handle. DeJounte couldn't take it away. Harden, 3-ball. Rebound. Herb gets it out. You got Trey running.
Now you take your time.
Right. It's the hot hand. CJ. He's cooking. He got there. Leaves it and puts it on the shins of Eve. Timeout? No. And it is a timeout with 8 on the clock.
Debate that Tyronn Lue is probably going to call a timeout here.
Now you got to be in a hurry. DeJounte, 5 of the clock on the crossover. The mid-range. Eve kept it alive. Trey's got it back.
Get it out of there.
Yep.
Get it out of there.
Now 10 on the clock. It'll be CJ.
Got the step.
Yep, the floater. Loose stop, Clippers. And they can play almost for the final shot. They're not going to call a timeout. Yes, they are. Tyronn Lue on the floor almost. And it's given away. They're going to call a hold and a... One. Harden puts him up by 2. Out of timeouts, CJ up against their best defender, Chris Dunn. CJ on the run against Harden. It looks for Eve, and 2 free throws. First, the next, too strong, not close. Loose stop. It's control. Here's the foul. Harden to the line. Will match the penalty at 35. And hard CJ. Get it off in time.